Have you ever wondered about the history of Beetlejuice? The very mention of this eccentric name conjures up images of the 1988 film that introduced us to one of the most peculiar and entertaining ghostly characters ever to grace the screen. But Beetlejuice's story isn't confined to a single movie. Oh no, it's a sprawling tale filled with supernatural antics, cultural impact, and a business model that's as chaotic as the character himself. Let's delve deeper into the hilarious history of Beetlejuice, from his cosmic origins to his latest escapades. I'm Keith, and this is History Wonder. Before we dive into the ghostly shenanigans, let's address the cosmic root of the name Beetlejuice. Contrary to popular belief, Beetlejuice is not named after a particularly unruly vegetable or a trendy new drink. Instead, it's derived from Betelgeuse, a star in the constellation Orion. Pronounced Beetlejuice in some accents and Betelgeuse in others, this red supergiant is known for its dramatic flare-ups and general celestial flamboyance. Why choose Betelgeuse? Well, the name alone evokes a sense of the extraordinary and the eerie, which fits our ghostly character to a T. Imagine a star that's essentially the cosmic equivalent of a drama queen, always in the spotlight, always craving attention. It's no surprise that Tim Burton, the creative genius behind the film, decided to name his mischievous specter after such a celestial diva. Tim Burton's journey to creating Beetlejuice was as whimsical as the film itself. Burton, known for his darkly whimsical style, was itching to craft a story that would mix the macabre with the comedic. Up until then, his career had consisted mainly of quirky short films and a somewhat dark take on animation. Beetlejuice, with its blend of the supernatural and the silly, was the perfect vehicle for Burton's distinctive vision. The film, released in 1988, was not just a commercial success, but also a critical one. It was an eccentric concoction of gothic humor, surreal visuals, and slapstick comedy. Michael Keaton's portrayal of Beetlejuice was nothing short of brilliant. He was a whirlwind of chaos, delivering lines with such manic energy that you couldn't help but be drawn into his ghostly antics. His look, complete with a suit that seemed to have been stolen from a particularly unhinged circus, became iconic. Beetlejuice wasn't just a character, he was a cultural phenomenon, a ghostly trickster who defied the norms of traditional haunting. At its core, Beetlejuice is a story about what happens when the afterlife collides with the real world in a spectacularly comedic fashion. The plot kicks off with Adam and Barbara Maitland, a sweet couple who find themselves as ghosts in their own home after a tragic car accident. Their idyllic afterlife is upended when the Dietz family, who are anything but sweet, moves into their house. Desperate to reclaim their home, the Maitlands summon Beetlejuice, a self-styled bioexorcist who specializes in scaring away the living. What follows is a series of wild, off-the-wall events that include everything from dinner parties with possessed guests to a carnival of the bizarre. Beetlejuice's methods are unpredictable. One moment he's a writhing sandworm, the next he's a demented-looking miniature figure with a penchant for chaos. His antics are a blend of slapstick, surrealism, and outright absurdity. The film's humor is derived from its unique take on the ghostly genre. Rather than being purely scary or purely funny, it manages to straddle the line between horror and comedy, creating a film that's as delightful as it is disorienting. Beetlejuice, with his over-the-top antics and unpredictable behavior, becomes the perfect embodiment of this blend. Beetlejuice's approach to ghostly business is refreshingly unconventional. His services are advertised through a series of outlandish, almost slapstick-style commercials. These advertisements are plastered around the afterlife, making it clear that Beetlejuice is a ghost you call when you want absolute mayhem. His business model is simple yet chaotic. His motto seems to be, "I'll make you laugh, cry, and question your sanity, no refunds." This is the kind of service guarantee you'd expect from a haunted carnival rather than a professional ghost, and it's part of what makes Beetlejuice so memorable. His antics aren't just about scaring people, they're about creating a spectacle that's impossible to forget. One of the most iconic aspects of Beetlejuice's service is his unpredictable nature. One moment he's a tall, lanky ghost with a penchant for chaotic pranks. The next, he's an overgrown, slithering sandworm that could give anyone nightmares. This unpredictability is what keeps the audience on their toes, never quite sure what's going to happen next. The success of Beetlejuice didn't just end with its theatrical run. The film's unique blend of humor and horror quickly made it a cultural touchstone. It spawned a variety of merchandise that allowed fans to bring a piece of the ghostly mischief into their own homes. There were Beetlejuice action figures, lunchboxes, and even Halloween costumes. The fact that Beetlejuice merchandise was so popular is a testament to how deeply the character resonated with audiences. The film's influence extended beyond merchandise. It also led to an animated TV series, which aired from 1989 to 1991. The cartoon took a slightly more kid-friendly approach, featuring Beetlejuice as a mischievous but less menacing character. He was no longer the ghostly trickster who caused havoc. Instead, he became a guide for Lydia Deetz through various supernatural adventures. The series was a hit among children and introduced a new generation to Beetlejuice's brand of chaotic fun. In addition to the animated series, Beetlejuice's presence in popular culture has been enduring. The character's unique style and over-the-top antics have made him a favorite for Halloween costumes, fan conventions, and even parodies in other media. Beetlejuice's impact is evident in the way he continues to be referenced and celebrated in various forms of entertainment. As if Beetlejuice hadn't already conquered enough mediums, he made his way to Broadway with a musical adaptation that premiered in 2018. The stage version added a new dimension to the character, combining Burton's darkly whimsical style with the glitz and glamour of Broadway. The musical adaptation took the core elements of the film, Beetlejuice's chaotic nature, his mischievous behavior, and the surreal world he inhabits, and turned them into a theatrical spectacle. The show featured elaborate sets, colorful costumes, and, of course, a lot of ghostly antics. Beetlejuice himself became a show-stopping performer, belting out songs and dancing his way through the story. The Broadway adaptation was both a nod to and an evolution of the original film. It brought Beetlejuice's supernatural chaos to the stage, creating a musical experience that was as unique and entertaining as the character himself. The production was well received by fans of the film and theatergoers alike, proving that Beetlejuice's brand of mischievous fun had legs long enough to strut across the stage. As we look to the future, Beetlejuice's legacy continues to evolve. Fans are eagerly awaiting the return of Beetlejuice to the big screen for another round of ghostly shenanigans. The anticipation for a sequel speaks to the lasting impact of the character and the film. 36 years after the original film, Beetlejuice haunts theaters September 6, 2024. According to Rotten Tomatoes, the film will focus on 3 generations of the Deetz family who return home to Winter River. Still haunted by Beetlejuice, Lydia's life is turned upside down when her rebellious teenage daughter Astrid discovers the mysterious model of the town in the attic and the portal to the afterlife is accidentally opened. With trouble brewing in both realms, it's only a matter of time until someone says Beetlejuice's name 3 times and the mischievous demon returns to unleash his very own brand of mayhem. Beetlejuice's unique blend of humor, horror, and unpredictability has made him a timeless character who resonates with audiences across generations. Whether through the original film, the animated series, the Broadway musical, or the upcoming sequel, Beetlejuice remains a symbol of chaotic fun and supernatural mischief. In conclusion, Beetlejuice is more than just a quirky ghost from a quirky film. He's a cultural icon who has transcended his origins to become a symbol of ghostly hijinks and chaotic fun. From his celestial name to his spectral antics, Beetlejuice's story is a testament to the enduring appeal of characters who defy convention and embrace the bizarre. So, the next time you're in need of some otherworldly entertainment, just remember to say his name 3 times, and prepare yourself for a whirlwind of ghostly fun that's sure to be as unforgettable as the last. Thanks for watching.
You're not gonna like it.
Beetlejuice!
What the f***? The juice is loose.